The POST program, that's the first name of the program, was funded by the federal government in 1985. But actually the very humble beginning were even earlier with CCIS. Margaret Chisholm was supporting Vietnamese families as they came to Calgary by efforts of a group of volunteers who would go and visit people in their home and try to support them in whatever way possible. And since this program had grown, and we over 40 years we engaged approximately 4,000 Calgarians, volunteers. There has been approximately 16,000 newcomers who were engaged, who were participants of the program.
We started volunteering with CCIS because we had such a positive experience with working with a refugee family from Kosovo in our church. And when we started at CCIS, it was probably 2000. And our first family was a socially isolated family. The second family was actually a refugee family where we got involved in the nitty-gritty of working with a family that spoke no English. They were very mature. They brought with them 5 kids.
They noticed how much painful we've been going through to have to be here, you know, and they tell us, you know, they want to come and take us out. We did a few trips. Took us first. They took us to the superstore, and then they show us where the meat is and everything, and it was pretty cool. It's hard, honestly, at the beginning, to figure out by yourself. Like everything is being so smooth, and since we moved here, first because we had the volunteers, and second is because we feel like we build a relationship together with them, and the support they give it to us is fantastic. Like it's hard to explain how we balance that. Like honestly, for me, I feel like this is like a diamond, and this is the key to what we are today.
We had a super fun time, and it was really nice because our kids were grown, and we got to share other people's children, and it was wonderful. We got invited to the first family that was a refugee family. They had a change of life baby, and we went to the hospital and we got to hold that newborn baby. First day, it was just so spectacular.
And we went to an 18th birthday party for that same baby. So.
And he's in the University of Calgary right now.
So you say, I have a drink. I have a drink. My mom had previously volunteered with Canada Connects program, and so that's how I was familiar with the organization. And I'd also worked in the nonprofit sector for about 10 years prior to moving to IT. Just wanted to find a way to connect and help welcome some newcomers to the city. So I reached out to the application form, was very quickly placed with a family. When they told me it was a family of 10, it was a little bit overwhelming, but once I met them, it's just been awesome. Such a real privilege to work with them, to help them kind of integrate into Canadian society.
I think early on, I understood the challenges that my grandparents, who were immigrants, had when they came to Canada, and how the little things made such a difference to them. And As I mentioned, we weren't able to take our children on holidays, so we brought the world to our children. And the beauty of that is, once we had so many people staying with us over the years, when our 3 sons finished their education, they traveled the world because they had a comfort and a knowledge and a familiarity and a respect for other cultures and a curiosity and I think a kindness, understanding the challenges that people have when they come to another country.
Quand tombe le mercure, le ciel pique du nez, des éclairs, ce sont des fissures.
I think if I look back over the last 7 months, I've helped kind of introduce a lot of first-time experiences for the family since they've been in Canada. You know, the first kind of engagement we had, I brought over a pancake waffle maker, and we just made waffles at the house, and so that was really a fun experience for us. Canada Day, right? We spent their first Canada Day together. We went to Saskatoon Farms.
He's a good guy. He helped us in everything. Yeah, he helps us to, now he's teaching me driving, so he's helping us to do everything that we have to know. My father and my mother, they are thankful for Tom because he came from nowhere. We didn't know where he came from, but he has a heart for helping. So they are saying thank you for Tom.
We meet every single volunteer and interview them just to get to know them. What had driven them to become a volunteer? What are they looking for? What sort of skills they bring? What kind of experiences they are ready to share with refugees?
I had the most fun when we would get together with the moms in the morning, like the kids were at school, so we would meet with the moms and then we would get them all sitting around the table with us, and then we would sort of, you know, introduce them to simple sayings like, you know, please pass something, or can I pick up some eggs? And so because they would try to imitate my words, we would all just burst out laughing. And it was really fun because even though we didn't have language, we enjoyed a joke together. And then they always made us lunch after that, and lunches were fabulous and the food was amazing. So just learning about their culture, and they would point out a food and name it in their language, and then we would repeat it, and then they would burst out laughing. So it was just really fun.
When we came to Canada, to be honest, we weren't trusting anyone at that moment, because what happened to us, what happened to Yazidi people in 2014, and even until now some of them is disappeared. We don't know where they are and stuff. So we weren't trusting so many people, especially strange people. So at the time, she was trying to help us by so many different ways. And then me and my family, oh, she's good, she's trying to help us, let's give her a little bit time. There's no any words to say. How many words we say is not enough for them, and especially Marsha and her family, because since we came to Canada from 2017 until now, her and her family, they're helping us. They never us let down or turn their phone or messages off from any of my family, from small to big, from my little sister to my parents. They always answer individually. They're helping each of us. They're helping so many different ways.
For my family, when we initially arrived, Canada was a new journey, a a new adventure that would have been difficult to do on our own. And having the Canada Connect program and the family that worked with us, they helped us adjust. They helped us learn about Canada. And now years later, I'm here as a volunteer for that same program that helped my family, giving the same mentorship and learning opportunities to new families who came to the country. I think my family has been able to adjust to Canada. It's now our home, and I'm able to share what I've learned and share with the new families of how their new home can look like, and how do they navigate that new home, and how do they grow in it. So I think the Canada Connect program ultimately, for my family and for me, allowed us to continue the cycle of being new to the country, becoming experienced, helping those who are new to the country. And I think it was a great opportunity for me to be able to repeat that cycle.
Right now is a very challenging time in our world, I think, on many levels, but from a geopolitical level, and it can be overwhelming. And sometimes you can think, how can I help? How can I give back? And there are a lot of things we can do, even in our own communities, in our own cities, to assist and to help those who are fleeing, persecution and just horrible situations that we can't even imagine. So I would really encourage, my fellow Calgarians, neighbors, get involved, whether it's with CCIS or any other organization. There's so much work to be done, and you will be rewarded, and you will feel just enriched from your experience.
Jose's family runs a leading Alberta construction company, employing hundreds of Canadians. Their journey reflects resilience and hope. They still call Joanne and Jesse Gilmore Padrinos, Spanish for godparents. Patrick, a skilled flooring installer, builds a new life in Canada. His family integrates into Canadian society, embracing new opportunities. He pursues his dream of joining the Canadian Armed Forces. Eamon Haji. Eamon, a commercial tiler, owns a thriving car detailing business in Alberta. His family has adapted well, building a bright future. He's passionately creating his own soccer team. Gop, a biomedical engineering student, excels in his practicum in Canada. His family has found success and stability. Grateful for Canada Connects, he volunteers to support others. Thank you to all volunteers over 40 years whose dedication transformed countless refugee lives in Canada.